Do you know about Putian City in China, the biggest fake shoe wholesale market in China? The fake shoes in Putian China are considered a big industry there. They have made so much of a profit from it. There is a big trade of such items between the Putian regions and the rest of the country. Many factories started to build and produce fake shoes to sell in the eastern regions of China. In Putian, there are more than 2,500 shoe manufacturers in this city. The city of Putian is located on the coast of Fujian province, some 80 miles northeast of the nation's capital. It sits beside Fuzhou and Quanzhou, separated from Taiwan by the Taiwan Strait. One of Putian's advanced shoe production techniques is sneaker manufacturing. Some sports companies, including Nike, Adidas, and Puma, have progressively located their manufacturing and processing in Putian, China, beginning in the 1980s. While more and more famous shoe brands find their facilities in Putian, China, they brought a lot of the well-designed samples to Putian's manufacturers. With the superior manufacturing technology and production method, there are more and more factories started making counterfeit products and selling them to customers. Small workshops and fake production may be found throughout Putian, Fujian province. But behind international local native brands such as Panix and Neve by Lane, you would find hundreds of fake shoes lined up, and even the manufacturer is unable to distinguish which one is imitation. As e-commerce developed, Putian rose to prominence and was dubbed the famous fake shoe capital. There are many Putian suppliers opened their online shops in Taobao. Different kinds of the brand shoes were offered at cheap price, and the low-price products attract lots of the customers. There is another city called Jinjiang in China. There are also many formerly foundries for various foreign brands like Putian. But Jinjiang is currently pursuing its brand, while Putian is pursuing imitation. Putian, a contract manufacturer for several worldwide brands in the mid-1990s, wanted to increase profit margins due to restricted orders. The local shoe manufacturers made every effort to acquire the brand's design blueprints to make them independently. Putian afterward developed a massive industrial chain in manufacturing fake shoes due to the development of e-commerce. As a nickname of Anfu Market in Putian, some buyers and local people call it as the Ghost Market. The shops there is closed in the daytime, but is lighted up brightly and full of people at night. You may ask about why this happens. It is easy to understand. Because factories and warehouses in Putian produce shoes with closed doors during the day and release goods at night. So you will find that Anfu Market is nearly empty during the day, and is crowded with visitors in the evening. According to the Sports Shoe Standard GB/T15017-2005, the Wenzhou Quality Inspection Institute, in 2014, has evaluated the high replica Adidas ZX700 running shoes. Then the staff determined that the shoes are the same. Both the folding and wear resistance are almost identical. The sole of the shoe is essentially the same in terms of hardness. How the Putian manufacturers can produce a pair of Adidas shoes in that quality? Here is the answer. One of the Putian managers disclosed that the company planned to purchase 2 pairs of authentic shoes, with one pair being used for dismantling to assist the materials analysis. After the imitations are completed, the second pair is utilized for repeated comparisons until no noticeable difference can be seen with the naked eye. For many years, the Putian shoe factory has manufactured Nike and Adidas, and many individuals are skilled in shoemaking. Therefore, some counterfeiters paid employees at original equipment manufacturers to steal design drawings and samples. Here are the different levels of Putian fake shoes. You can learn the local ways to call those fake shoes. As the name implies, Tonghuo are the least expensive fake shoes on the market. The less expensive variant costs from 100 to 200 yuan. Southeast Asia, Africa, and other regional markets are the primary markets for these small workshops. A portion of those fake shoes made their way to the merchant in WeChat and Taobao. Manufacturers are making massive profits at the cheap pricing of fake shoes. But these types of counterfeit shoes are easy to recognize as imitation brands because of its rough workmanship. It is also made by small workshops. Those manufacturers will produce Putian shoes and sell at 100 to 200 yuan. Although the quality of these goods are better than Tonghuo, the poor craftsmanship and the cheap cost of those shoes still are conspicuous as a fake product. Zhenbiao products are mainly destined for the Middle East and large domestic cities. Some non-experienced buyers cannot recognize the products are fake or not, but the shoe size, stitching, and the feeling while wearing it are totally different with the real ones. This version of Putian shoes are better than the former two, include the craftsmanship, material and so on. The manufacturers make it more carefully, and the price of a Gong CG product is about 200 to 300 yuan. As the name implies, these qualities will be very similar to, if not identical to, the original products. But there will still be differences if you look closely. As the name implies, Chun Yuan is the highest version on the fake shoe market. It has reached the point of competing with genuine factory orders. The shoe version is identical to the original shoe mold modification to such an extent. Even official inspection channels have difficulty distinguishing them. It is the Putian shoe version beginning with 500 to 600 yuan. The scourge of fake shoes has never been defeated in Putian. Last year, the local police department punished 4 shoe factories and seized and destroyed counterfeit shoes with a value of almost 10 million yuan. In 2019, more than 10 stores were closed down by the police department. In recent years, Chinese public security has paid more attention to the protection of brands and has stepped up efforts to crack down on lawbreakers. But more and more sellers are trading more stealthily, and it will take a very long time to fully catch them.